This is our 5th year as MusicPortland. And we started with this audacious idea that musicians deserved a living wage, and that there should be more opportunities, and that culture has value, and that music needed to quantify itself to get the credit that it deserved. And we've done a bunch of it. I think we've gotten a lot. This year we did the economic impact study and the music census. Sherry Jameson is here somewhere who did the heavy lifting. Amazing. We have had an incredible board that has helped us with so many things. Raise your hand if you're on the board. They're here. They're sprinkled around. And Jamie will talk about some of the policy work that we've done. We just gave away $57,400 to musicians. And I was on TV at 7 o'clock in the morning. You want to talk about sacrifice for y'all? That's what I'm talking about. No, it was terrible. No, it's great because we now have OPB Think Out Loud that wants to talk to us about the Echo Fund. How many Echo Fund winners are here with us tonight? We got 1. We got 2. Echo Funders, raise your hand. Even last year. There we go. Okay. All right. You should be aware we got 217 applications asking for $900,000 in project support. And none of them were like, I want to buy a yacht to make a video. They were all reasonable, amazing, creative projects. And it really shows the depth of the need. And it has been useful to be able to talk to the city. And in the face of the RAC kind of reimagining, it's really important because we have demonstrated we can do a full best of breed grant application process to a domain that's never been served before. So we're really excited going forward about how that process is going to go. We would love to convene a conversation with people that want to think creatively. If we got $500,000 to support music in Portland, what would we do with it? I would love to have a great, I want you in it. Yeah. Yeah. He said yeah, so he's in.
I heard yeah.
But I think we're going to be convening some conversations, and we really want as many voices in that conversation as possible. A lot of really exciting ideas. Renee's going to talk about some of the amazing stuff she's doing. I have been focusing my time on Portland Music Month. How many people have a show in Portland Music Month? Anybody? There's one. A couple of folks. Okay, so Portland Music Month. Does everybody know what it is?
No.
Okay. Portland Music Month is a weird idea that we came up with 3 years ago to say, how do we raise money for the Echo Fund without taking it out of the hides of musicians and taking it out of the hides of the venues that were still clawing their way back from COVID? So we created Portland Music Month, where every artist that's booked by a venue in January that agrees to a $1 upcharge, they get everything they already have negotiated. They get paid what they have negotiated. We don't take a penny. It would make no sense to have a fundraiser for musicians that takes the money out of the musician's pocket. It seemed like a dumb idea. So you add a $1 upcharge on the ticket, you make it clear, which is also reminding the ticket buyers that, you know, their $8 cover price and their $40 on cocktails is not actually supporting musicians. So it's about kind of informing the public, making them think about it, and then engaging the venues who are all very supportive of the music. We've got TOC is here. Every show in January at TOC is going to be a Music Month show, and that's all money into the Echo Fund. So it's about connecting more and more and more of these dots. I think 5 years on, we've done a lot. There's lots left to do, and I'm lucky enough to get to do it with all y'all. So, thank you. No more 7 a.m. studio calls. That's all I ask for. Renee, you want to talk a bit about what you've been working on?
Yeah,
Hi.
I've been working on the website, so, whoops. Okay, leave it up to me to do something awkward on stage. Okay, so we are about to have a new website. It's probably going to be sometime in the early next year. We're trying really hard. We're going to have a great, awesome member portal for the website, where you'll be able to get resources and be included in directories, like a performer directory, for instance. We have more on that coming soon. So I'm kind of head down in that. And then membership is a huge thing. You know me, I'm always pretty passionate about being a member here. I don't have a speech of any kind prepared for that. I just know that if you are somebody who is a member here, raise your hand. Okay, awesome. So a majority of you guys are members. If you're sitting next to somebody that's not a member, please turn to them and tell them why you're a member. And if anyone ever wants to come up on the mic and talk about why they're a member, please do, because we'll give you like a minute long spiel, like do what you want to do, because we do think it's worth it and we're trying to make it more worth it for you. So, but we're here tonight to like find your next collaborator. You've got a little name tag here, so please do treat this as a mixer and meet people. Don't just like sit in the cozy corners of the booths and stuff. Also, you're listening to local music, an entire local music playlist. And if you would want the playlist, go to the QR code in the back. It's the one that's kind of on a piece of paper on the table there, and you can scan it and join that playlist. And so, yeah, all local music people submitted. Next time, I would love to be able to show, like, you know, some people submitted and they were producers, or they were producer on the project, or they were the musician on the project, like a studio musician, or the singer-songwriter, or whatever. And I love that because, you know, we serve the entire music industry, and there's a lot of different people that play a part in making music, and so we want to honor that. So do listen to the playlist. If you like what you hear, look up here. They're up here displayed. So let's see. The last thing I would say, or I guess I wanted to say a real quick add to the Echo Fund thing. If you see an Echo Fund winner next to you, please talk to them, because they have some amazing projects that they were funded for. We have on the Music Oregon site, we have a whole list of the projects. Go check out what those musicoregon.org/echo-fund, basically, and check out the projects we were able to fund this year and talk to them, because like it was really so competitive, and there was not enough money to give to like so many great people, honestly. Not just saying that at all.
But we have free pizza and there's some pictures. So.
That is true. So there is some cheese pizza here. Make sure you get some if you would like, and some beer. Last thing is our next First Monday is going to be at Strum, January 8th. So, and that's going to be, since, you know, the holiday, so we'll do January 8th, it'll be the second Monday. And we're going to talk about music touring and have some tour managers talk and stuff like that. So, about the process and stories about touring and stuff like that. So please come to the next First Monday. I've talked enough. I think Jamie has some things to say. So let's hear from the Music Policy Council.
I'm much taller than you. Sorry. Hey guys, I'm Jamie Dunphy. We've done a lot of talking. I don't want to talk too much. But if you don't know me, I'm Jamie Dunphy. I'm a board member with MusicPortland, and I chair the Music Policy Council. We are trying to be the advocacy arm of the music economy here in Portland. We've accomplished a fair amount this last year, and it's been really personally gratifying to be actually seeing certain results. A lot of it is really, really nerdy stuff. For example, we successfully moved the noise office from the Office of Civic Life over to the Bureau of Development Services. Now, these are the little tiny infrastructure things that y'all don't need to worry about, and I try to worry about them for you. But the biggest thing that I've really felt this year is that we are being heard for the first time in a way that we never have been. And I mean all of us as a music economy, music infrastructure, music scene. We are actually being heard in the halls of government in some pretty meaningful ways. We've heard directly from City Council that they want to make sure that they land this next transition of what they're doing to a new city form of government, and that they want to make sure that the arts broadly are representative of what the community actually needs. We have gotten their ear in terms of trying to deal with individual small problems that pop up when the Water Bureau tries to evict 20 recording studios from a space in North Portland, or when a venue in another part of North Portland loses their liability insurance at the last second because of nothing that they did on their own. We are able to help jump in and try and fix some of these things.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But we weren't successful everywhere, and I'm still needing everybody's help. And for the last 2 years, I've been walking up onto these stages and trying to talk about, I guess some of them were Zoom stages, but talking about the noise code. And if you guys are getting our membership email list, or if you've seen our social media or been on our website, we have been trying to reform the noise code for 2 years. We have two conflicting noise codes in this city. We have Title 18, which is a professional noise standard. When you get a noise permit, that's where you go get a Title 18 noise permit. And we have this other one that lets cops shut down shows they decide are too loud. 14A30.1.go. Yeah, so I need you all to try and help. Portland City Council, I've had every single one of these people on the record say, yes, this is stupid. Yes, we should repeal this. We have had the chief of police. We've had the heads of Bureau of Development Services. We have talked to every single person who needs to tell us about this. Why we don't need a subjective noise standard in the city that allows cops to decide music is too loud and shut it down, even if they have a permit. And yet, no one on city council is taking the leadership to actually introduce the damn bill. So I need your guys' help. I need to contact city council members. The mayor doesn't even have his phone number on the website anymore. You can no longer call the mayor, but we are going to be trying to get people to reach out to all the members of city council and say, take care of this. This is such an easy, obvious win. This is what systemic racism looks like. When you have a disparate system that allows the neighbor next door to decide that something is too loud, and guess what? They often decide that things with bass and drums are too loud, and the cops can show up and decide that it's too loud and shut your show down with no recourse, with no filing of any reports, with nothing to say for it. It's absolutely unacceptable. So I need everybody in here to try and contact our city council. They just needed to introduce it and we can get it done by the end of the year, but they're not listening. We need to make them listen.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Call, email.
Absolutely. So we're going to make sure we share that information. If you are on our newsletter, if you've already gotten our newsletter, it's been in the last two, please, just a quick 30-second phone call to even one of the offices will make a big difference. I want to pivot really quick and say that our voices, as a music community, we are being heard, and we have this opportunity in next November to introduce the most music-friendly new city council that has happened. In fact, there are 2 city council candidates here right now. First, I want to introduce Jesse Cornett in the back. Jesse, wave hello. Jesse's running in District 3. You guys make sure to go say hi and check in with him. And the other candidate is, it's me. I'm running for city council. District 1. I am going to be running to represent District 1, which is East County, everything east of I-205. Jesse is largely running to represent everything sort of south of 84.
I'm going District 2.
Are you really?
Okay.
Yeah, all right, well, let's talk. Let's talk. Yeah, we have an opportunity to absolutely pursue a music agenda in this city. Music is what is going to save our city. Music is what is going to make our streets safe again. It's what's going to revive our business districts. It's what's going to make our economy move. So, yes. I'm going to take a point of personal privilege, though, and since I am running for city council. On December 18th at the Lollipop Shop, Jesse and I are hosting an event. We are going to be having a music policy forum where former mayoral candidate Bim Ditson is going to be interviewing he and I on stage, and we have an opportunity for you guys to come and learn about how the policy on a future city council could actually be supportive of music. So if you're available, please come. Please RSVPs. We have flyers and things lying around. So
What day?
it's going to be on Monday, December 18th at 6 o'clock at the Lollipop Shop on Grand. Friends, thank you guys all so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate you. You don't want to hear me anymore. Talk to each other. Start mingling. Start finding your next amazing project and talk to the quiet person in the corner. Nice. Love you all.